Welcome to another episode of Rainbow Popcorn. We are 2 out of 3 brothers doing pop culture through a rainbow lens. Hello, Brett.
Hello, Lee.
How are you?
Good. Lee, what's your favourite season?
Awards. And it's almost over.
Oh, it is.
And as usual, the only ones we're going to talk about, not the actors, not the Golden Globes, not even the BAFTAs.
The 2 big ones
are the Oscars and the Golden Raspberry Awards. The Golden Raspberry's up to their 46th.
That's great.
Started, as we have discussed, because of how bad Can't Stop the Music was.
I mean, what a cultural impact.
How many do you think this would have won? Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Full sweep.
Well,
Picture, director, supporting actor. Yeah.
I would have started for the car.
Yeah.
Tor Johnson. Shall I just go into the things then, the Razzies?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Because I have a Plan 9 reference to make, and it's War of the Worlds.
Okay.
It's terrible. But
Right. Is this War of the Worlds starring Ice Cube?
Ice Cube.
Or Ice-T?
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube.
And Eva Longoria.
Oh. I like Eva Longoria.
And the guy that plays Phil Coulson from the Avengers movies and Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh,
The one that collects the Captain America baseball cardy thing.
no. I've seen him in other stuff.
Yeah.
And I feel like his name is something interesting.
It is.
Like there's Z's and V's and J's in it.
I think there's a G in it.
And
Yep.
he was potentially in an episode of Will and Grace.
Yeah, quite possibly.
Cool.
Anyway, War of the Worlds is one of 2 movies that have 6 nominations. Now, there are
great.
7 categories.
Oh
at
my
the
God.
Razzies. And, 9 categories.
I was going to say,
Yeah. The other is Disney Snow White.
is the 6.
Is also got 6.
right.
So-
Only because there's no male actors in it to get nominated? Or?
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know what order to go in. Let's go from the top. Worst picture.
Oh, okay. You're starting with the
Yep.
big one.
The 5 movies are The Electric State.
Yep.
Which I talked about last week.
Last week, yep.
Hurry Up Tomorrow.
Is that with The Weeknd?
That's with, yes, Abel Tesfaye and who is The Weeknd.
Yep.
And I have things to say about that. Disney Snow White. Mm-hmm. Jared LaBeouf and Mark Platt.
Yep.
Star Trek Section 31.
Okay.
And War of the Worlds.
Great.
Now, I didn't see one of them.
Star Trek Section 31.
I didn't watch
I
Star
don't think
Trek
I've ever heard of
Section 31 and I had planned to watch it today, but I fell asleep for about 40 minutes of Hurry Up Tomorrow, so I had to rewatch it, which didn't leave me enough time to watch Star Trek Section 31. And I know that contradicts things of what I said earlier because I didn't finish Disney's Snow White and I didn't finish Tron Ares. But the point at which I woke up in Hurry Up Tomorrow made 0 sense with the point that I fell asleep in Hurry Up Tomorrow.
Okay.
And so the first hour of Hurry Up Tomorrow is kind of not bad.
Right.
It's kind of like The Weeknd is playing himself, which I'll come back to. And he's doing concerts and he's struggling mentally and struggling with his voice. And at the same time, Jenna Ortega, who I'm on the record of not being a huge fan of, is burnt a cabin down and then has gone to one of his concerts. And then The Weeknd has a breakdown at his concert and then bumps into Jenna Ortega backstage. Jenna Ortega is not playing Jenna Ortega.
Okay.
Even though Abel is playing Abel. And then they go they go on a kind of a date and presumably hook up in a hotel room, and then they wake up the next morning and they have a little argument. And that's kind of when I drifted off. And then I woke up to some kind of, he's in what appears to be a subway, post-apocalyptic, and I think there was a zombie. I'm like, well, the movie's not great and I could probably just stop it now and watch Star Trek, but I kind of want to know what's going on here.
Right. So there was clearly obvious or crucial plot points that you missed whilst napping.
Yep. And then I was like, because the first bit was all right, was not worst picture worthy, I don't think, I've got to try and work out what's going on here. So I rewound back to their fight. Abel tries to leave the hotel room and Jenna Ortega, whose name I never got, he kept calling her Honey, but I don't know if that was a nickname. She knocks him out. And then that bit is him an unconscious dream.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Of horror. Then he wakes up and she's tied him up. And then this is where the issue with him playing himself comes in, is she then decides to analyse his music in front of him while he's tied up, saying, you've got some serious mental shit you need to deal with. Have a listen to your lyrics. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's a real artist and these are his real songs.
That's weird.
So is this Abel saying The Weeknd has some shit to deal with and that's why I'm not The Weeknd anymore? Or...
I'm confused.
Well, I think the biggest issue with the movie is that he is playing himself. If The Weeknd had been playing an artist...
Okay, yep.
Right? Then it could have been a story about an artist losing it and a super fan going off at him.
Okay, yep.
And it would have worked.
Yep.
But with it being actually him playing himself, you kind of watch it and you go, what's the point here?
Okay.
Because it's not biopic, it's not documentary.
Yep.
It's fiction, but it's fiction with a real person as the main character.
It's fictionalized biopic. There you go. He created a new genre, Lee.
Yeah.
He's a genius.
He could be. I don't think it should be nominated for Worst Picture, though.
Okay.
Because it is equally as nonsensical as Queer.
Yeah.
And something like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think it's harsh that this is nominated for Worst Picture. What I do agree with, though, is that the worst on-screen pairing, where's that category?
Or the worst on-screen duo. It's one of my favourite
Worst
categories.
screen combo, they just call it now. Because it's gone a bit away from on-screen pairing.
Okay. Now it's a group.
Because it's all digital Seven Dwarves are nominated.
Yeah. Okay.
This one, James Corden and Rihanna in Smurfs.
I just believe half of that combo is already terrible. So.
But this one, and I think it should definitely be nominated for this, The Weeknd and his colossal ego.
That's great.
Because he has written, produced, starred in, and scored a movie for himself about literally himself, in which he gets to hook up with Jenna Ortega.
So it's almost like that terrible Jennifer Lopez movie from last year where she was doing like a visual album thing.
No, but he didn't write new music. Like, that's the other thing. If he had made it about a pop star and then written 10 songs for this pop star, he could have then had a concept album.
Yeah, okay.
Like a bit, how David Bowie had the Ziggy Stardust character.
Yes, okay.
And the album to go with it.
But he just used his already existing songs.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds weird.
Blinding Lights is in there.
Oh.
Yeah. And other Weeknd songs that I assume people know.
Yeah, great.
So I think Hurry Up Tomorrow shouldn't be nominated for Worst Picture. I definitely think it should be nominated for Screen Combo with his ego.
That sounds like a good funny one that it could potentially win for that.
I think so. But he is also nominated for Worst Actor, and I don't think he should be.
Well, I think sometimes it gets a bit harsh on the Razzies when they're not an actual actor.
Yeah, but again, this is him writing and producing a movie for him to star in.
Yeah.
If you're going to do that, you have to be able to act.
Okay. And you also need to have people around you to tell you no, which doesn't sound like he has.
Barry Keoghan's in it as his manager.
Oh,
and he's not great.
all right.
Another one, Disney Snow White, I've already talked about.
Yep.
Terrible.
Yes, we know.
Refer to previous episode.
Yep.
Electric State, I've already talked about. Refer to previous episode. Mm-hmm. My tip is, even without having watched Star Trek Section 31, my tip is War of the Worlds.
Okay.
I am putting that up there in terms of badness with Plan 9, but without the so bad it's good. I don't know if in 70 years, like when we look back at Plan 9,
Yeah.
we're going to look at this War of the Worlds. Hopefully we're still reviewing movies in 70 years. I don't know if we'll look back at this War of the Worlds and go, lol, they reused that same shot 3 times.
They didn't.
They
did
did.
they? Oh, for
They
fuck's
did.
sake.
So War of the Worlds, right? The novel by H.G. Wells.
Which I think has been made into a movie 3 or 4 times now.
Yes, that then became, it was like the radio serial kind of thing first.
Yep.
And it was such a good radio serial that people actually were like, shit, we're getting fucking invaded.
Yes.
Then there was a movie 70s, I think, and then there was the Tom Cruise one.
Yep.
Now there's this Ice Cube led one. It's terrible. The things come down, right? And the shot they used 3 times was, the idea is that I've got to try and get this right. And I should be able to get it right because both Eva Longoria and Ice Cube and Phil Coulson, Clark Gregg.
Clark
is his name.
Gregg.
There's no
Yes.
V's.
No,
There's
I'm
3
thinking,
G's though.
I'm thinking of that other guy. Yes, continue.
Liam Hemsworth.
No, there's that other guy that always plays a baddie. It's like, his name's like Zevkov. And continue. It's not important to
All
anything we're
3 of
talking
them
about.
explicitly explained it
Yeah.
to the audience at least twice during the movie.
Okay.
The worlds in 2025, the world's most precious resource is data.
Of course.
And Ice Cube runs, in a room about the size of this studio, a huge national surveillance program for the NSA called Goliath.
Okay.
And it takes every bit of data and he can hack into anything.
Right.
Now, my first issue with this is that the entire NSA seems to just run on Microsoft Teams.
Okay. Yes.
So at one point, the Secretary of Defense is on Microsoft Teams on his mobile phone at a golf course, phoning into a meeting with the president and the Joint Chiefs and this guy, Ice Cube, from the NSA.
Okay.
Just on Microsoft Teams.
Yep.
And he also rings, this is my other thing. You know when you meet someone, right? So one of my good friends, I was a groomsman at his wedding, but he is still saved in my phone as Lewis Acquire because that's where I met him.
Okay.
When we worked together at that place.
Yep.
And for a long time, another guy was just saved with the name of the choir that we met in as his last name in my phone.
Yep.
Eva Longoria's character's name is Name NASA. Even on the NSA's guy's Microsoft Teams account.
Great.
But also, then the flaw of that is occasionally Ice Cube will get a message saying, hey, get on Zoom.
Well,
And then when someone rings him, the Skype ringtone happens.
oh, that's just bad.
And do you want to have a guess which of
uses
those
Skype?
which of those 3 companies dissolved itself in 2025? Skype.
Yeah.
Skype doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
And I haven't used Microsoft Teams, but it's not the ringtone of Microsoft Teams, it's the Skype ringtone.
Okay.
Then my third issue, I think I'm up to 3.
How many issues have you got?
Oh, geez, how long do we have? Is that while Ice Cube is running a trace on the biggest domestic terrorist threat at the moment, this is all before the aliens come. Before the aliens come, he's running a trace on this big domestic terrorist threat who's gone on YouTube Live. While that's happening, he also just like calls his daughter because he's checked the surveillance footage of a cafe and he's telling her off for buying a soy latte because she's pregnant. And I'm like, hang on, currently are at work at the NSA tracing a domestic terrorist. That can wait.
Yeah, the coffee can wait.
Yeah.
Priorities, mate.
And then, so that all that shit is going on. And from a writing point of view, it's to set up that he has a family, so we care, and he's just not an NSA guy.
Okay.
Which is a thing, right? It's the same at the start of the one Tom Cruise picks up Dakota Fanning or whoever it was from school. Like, it's that same scene, but done digitally with a WhatsApp video call. Because also, whilst Microsoft Teams is open and Goliath, the NSA program, is open, he's also got WhatsApp open. So he can call his family.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Who uses WhatsApp at work?
The NSA, apparently.
Yeah.
And
because that's secure.
then Joe NASA rings
Yeah.
and says, look at these fucking storms. They're massive and I can't explain them. And she's like the one woman at NASA, apparently, the one person at NASA. She's like, I can't explain them. What does the NSA have to say about these storms?
Call the fucking Bureau of Meteorology, mate.
He's like, I'm watching people, not lightning. He literally says that.
Oh, really?
I'm just watching people, not lightning. Then, right? This is why I think it will also win Worst Director.
Okay.
All of this happens on his screen. So we alternate between seeing what Ice Cube's webcam will see, and Ice Cube and his webcam are nominated for Worst Screen Combo.
Oh, God.
We're alternating between that and then seeing his screen, like he's screen sharing with us on Microsoft Teams. And he's got WhatsApp, Goliath, Joe Nassar, her name's not Joe, and the Secretary of Defense on hold, while he then rings his son to tell him to stop playing computer games because he's hacking the son's computer and can see that he's playing too many video games. All of that is shit. But also the way it transitions between all of that is shit. Like sometimes you'll just see like this bit of Ice Cube's face while he's talking, and then it will be like Ice Cube's face with the screens around it. But then it will just randomly cut to a shot from behind his computer screen where you can see him in the room.
Right. Does the whole movie take place in that room?
I thought that's what was going to happen.
Okay.
But occasionally, Ice Cube will, through like 3 clicks of his mouse, which I'm not an NSA guy, obviously, and I'm not a computer guy. I feel like it should take more than 3 clicks of his mouse for him to be able to get the vision of the camera that's pointed at the White House.
Yeah.
But but also it's like he goes to the file menu and there's a drop down and then it's like find, and then it opens a little search bar and he's like surveillance, global targets, and then just 6 screens pop up and it's like the Great Wall of China, the Eiffel Tower, Washington, nothing from Australia, of course. 3 American sites and then the Great Wall of China and the Eiffel Tower and something else.
The most 3 obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like he just goes, show me these surveillance, and they pop up. But then when he clicks on it, it goes to that place with the filmmaking.
So is it like that scene in Scary Movie 4 where they go, this is Detroit, and it's all like bombs and smokes.
Yeah.
And it goes, this is just Detroit after the attack, and then it's the exact same bomb but with aliens?
No.
Okay, damn.
But
because that's a piss take on War of the Worlds. Scary Movie 4.
yes.
Yep. The Tom Cruise version.
This is terrible. And Ice Cube can't act. I think he will also win Worst Actor.
So you're putting Worst Picture, Worst Director, Worst Actor, War of the Worlds.
War of the Worlds. It's also nominated for Worst Screen Combo, but I think that should go to The Weeknd and his Colossal Ego. Mm-hmm. It's also Worst Remake, Ripoff or Sequel.
Yeah.
But that is Five Nights at Freddy's 2, I Know What You Did Last Summer, Smurfs, Snow White and War of the Worlds.
So not Star Trek.
Not Star Trek. I think...
Even though it's nominated for Worst Picture.
Yeah. I feel like they didn't count that as a sequel. It's also nominated for Worst Screenplay. And it is. It's terrible.
That could win big.
I find it hard to describe how bad the screenplay is. So at one point, Ice Cube, so the domestic terrorist guy that was the YouTuber at the start, spoiler alert, is his son. And that's like,
Great, thanks.
oh my God, I can't, this literally is acting. Oh my God, I can't believe you are the disruptor. And then the son's like, it's time to get with the program, Dad. Then he goes, no, I can't believe that you are the disruptor. I can't do that. I am the government. And you're saying the government is corrupt. And he's saying, yeah, I'm saying, yes, the government is corrupt. And Ice Cube goes, well, okay, what are we going to do about it? It's like, okay, so he's just won him over. No, but he's just, he's suddenly on his son's
Ice Cube
side.
joins the son.
Yeah.
Okay.
And joins his whole crew and fucks up the whole
He just
government.
goes, you are corrupt. And he goes, you got me. What are we doing now?
You got me. And then the son starts talking about a plan and he's like, we've got to do this. We'll upload too much data because the aliens are coming to feast on the data because we have so much of it because of this Goliath program.
Okay.
Which Clark Gregg started despite NASA saying, if you start this program, the aliens will invade again. Because they've been invading since the 40s trying to get data.
Were they always getting data in every version of War of the Worlds?
No, because data wasn't a thing when it wasn't like it is now a thing when H.G. Wells wrote the novel.
Yeah.
They were there to fuck the planet up, always.
Yes. But this time they're doing it with by stealing our data.
They need
our data to live.
They literally, it is food for them.
Fuck, that sounds terrible.
Not like,
I don't understand.
Not like I'm going to come to your planet and steal your data so then I can take over your planet by saying, look at the porn the president looks up or something like that.
Yeah.
Look at how many of you are, ordering bullshit from Amazon. And they're literally coming there to
feed off the data.
Literally eat the
data.
Like
that's
at
terrible.
one point, Eva Longoria has these 3 little bug things that are like, that big. And she just puts them on a desk and video calls Ice Cube and then puts an SD card on the desk and the bugs go to the SD card.
And eat the SD card.
And start to eat the little notches in the SD card that connect to the connector.
Right.
So they're just eating the data out of it. And Eva Longoria just says to Ice Cube says, why are they going for the data? And Eva Longoria goes, they're going for the data because that is their fuel. They need to eat the data. That's why they're here, so they can eat the data.
Worst screenplay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. No, but
this is good.
The bit I was getting to with the dad and the son is the dad says, we can just flood them with data so that it's too much and they can't handle it. And the son goes, yeah, great idea, Dad. And the dad goes, no, that won't work. And the son goes, you're right, that won't work. And then the dad goes, oh, we should put a virus on it and infect the data. And then the son goes, yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Like, no, you weren't.
No, you weren't.
You just talked about...
Don't you want the aliens to...
No.
No, I'm lost. Look,
so then what happens
terrible to
is Ice Cube comes out as the disruptor instead of his son.
Oh,
and shares these
noble.
documents about Clark Gregg and says, this is what your government's done. And that's why the aliens are here. The aliens are here because of your government.
Clark Gregg.
And then at the end, he stays with the disruptors and the president offers him a job and says,
Offers the Ice Cube a job?
I want you to start a new kind of data gathering that doesn't invade. This is the line that the Secretary of Defense says. We want you to start a new data gathering task force that doesn't impede on people's personal privacy. Literally the line.
Oh my God.
And then Ice Cube
How
says,
is that even possible?
No, not for me. And the Secretary goes, but POTUS said, he goes, no, I'm done looking at people. Now I'm looking at you. And then the credits run.
Oh my fuck. All right. So that's the big winner, if we want to use that term.
Yep.
Of the night. What about the other major ones? So what about the actresses and stuff?
I reckon Ice Cube should go.
Yeah, why
It's a
not?
fucking terrible movie. Own it.
I feel like he knows it's terrible too. Because I also feel like, wait, I don't think I've really seen Ice Cube in anything.
Law and Order.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Or is that Ice-T?
I think that's Ice-T.
No,
Can you imagine? I can't believe we got through the 90s with two rappers/actors called Ice something.
and it's only in 2026 that we're publicly confusing them on a podcast.
Well, we would never have talked about them before.
We didn't do a Law and Order podcast.
If we did, it would have been SVU.
So, actor, please. He's been in 109 things.
Ice Cube.
Yeah. He was in one episode of The Studio as Ice Cube.
Haven't seen it.
He's been in Ice Cube, Rolling at Twilight, Ice Cube, It's My Ego. So this includes all of his songs.
Yeah, music videos get you
Music
credit
videos,
on IMDb.
In a movie called Fist Fight, in one of the Triple X movies,
Nah.
in Book of Life. Oh, he plays the police captain in 21 and 22 Jump Street.
Right, okay. So I've seen him in 21 Jump Street.
In a thing, Are We There Yet? He was in the Bernie Mac show.
Okay, so I haven't seen him in anything really.
No. He was in the movie Barbershop. Just set in a black
So
barbershop.
back to the Razzies.
Back to the Razzies. Worst director, Rich Lee, War of the Worlds. I think he's going to win it because it's terrible.
Cool.
Olatunde Osunsanmi for Star Trek. The Russo brothers for Electric State. I actually think that was reasonably directed.
Okay.
The story lets it down. Trey Edward Schultz for Hurry Up Tomorrow. I think that was okay. Mark Webb for Snow White. I think that's a bit rough. I think that one's going to go to Rich Lee for War of the Worlds as well.
Great.
None of the movies for Worst Actress I've seen.
Who have we got in there?
But there are some names in there. Miss Michelle Yeoh
yeah,
for Star
Wicked?
Trek Section 31.
Oh, okay.
Rebel Wilson for the movie Bride Hard.
Okay.
Natalie Portman, Fountain of Youth. Mila Jovovich in The Lost Lands.
Okay.
In The Lost Lands has a couple of nominations, actually. And Ariana DeBose for Love Hurts.
Wow, there's actually there's like 3 Oscar winners in that category.
Worst Actor, which I think is going to go to Ice Cube. I already talked last week about Jared Leto. I think that's a bit rough because he's playing a robot. Dave Bautista for In the Lost Lands,
Okay.
which I think I'm going to have to watch. Scott Eastwood for Alarum, which I haven't even heard of.
That's, wow.
And Abel the Weekend Tesfaye for Hurry Up Tomorrow as himself, which is rough.
Himself.
It's
You
rough.
can't even act as yourself, mate.
I think that one should go to Ice Cube. I have
Great.
a feeling they're going to give it to Jared Leto because I feel like it's a bit of a thing to
Bash on
tell
Jared
him
Leto.
how bad he is
Yeah.
because obviously nobody has up until now.
Yeah.
Worst Supporting Actor, all 7 Artificial Dwarves. Snow White.
Oh, group award.
Yep. Nicolas Cage for Gunslingers. Stephen Dorff in Bride Hard. Greg Kinnear in Off the Grid. Sylvester Stallone in Alarum.
Wow.
I haven't seen anything other than Snow White, but I feel like that because of how bad the CG was, they should win that. Worst Supporting Actress. Bride Hard is another
Gal
one. That's,
Gadot.
well, this is a bit of the controversy. She is not nominated.
Oh, no.
And quite a few writers, online review type people, reckon she should be because she's fucking terrible.
Well, maybe sometimes I think it's the Razzies as well. It's like, we know you're bad, whereas somebody that's generally good is bad, like that year that Tom Hanks was nominated.
Yeah. Or like Ariana DeBose,
Yes,
Natalie
like
Portman,
Michelle Yeoh.
Michelle Yeoh.
Yeah.
Or in Worst Supporting Actress case, Anna Chlumsky.
Klumsky.
Yes, you're right. I just read on letters, not on what the actual name is. For Bride Hard.
Bride Hard. Maybe we'll have to watch that.
Emma Horvath for The Strangers. Oh, sorry, The Strangers Chapter 2.
Oh, there's a chapter 2.
I don't know what that is. Casey Roll for Star Trek Section 31. Scarlett Rose Stallone. She doesn't, that's a bit rough. She doesn't even have a Wikipedia page.
Is that for that Alarium?
No, it's for Gunslingers.
Oh.
But I assume she's the Nepo of
I'm assuming they love
Sylvester.
a Nepo. So,
Isis Valverde in Alarum.
oh, okay.
I don't know about that one, obviously, because I haven't seen any of the movies.
Great.
Worst screen combo, I think
You're going to The
it'll
Weeknd?
either go The Weeknd and his colossal ego or James Corden and Rihanna, because James Corden and Rihanna I know is a terrible combo without having seen it.
I wouldn't be. Is the dwarves in that one too?
All
That
seven.
sound weird. I sound weird saying that.
All 7 dwarfs.
I think maybe that one too. Imagine if they won that and worst supporting actor.
Yeah.
Double whammy. Do they have that one there was one category one year that I liked that was like most reckless disregard for human life and property or something?
Oh, yeah. I love when they have it. They don't have a random category this year.
Right. Do they have a Lifetime Achievement Award?
No. The Razzie,
Maybe it'll be Jared Leto.
they will have the Razzie Redeemer Award, but that's TBA. That will just get announced on the night.
Great.
Worst remake, ripoff, or sequel, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, I Know What You Did Last Summer, Smurfs, Snow White, and War of the Worlds. I feel like, remember we talked with Cortex last year when we interviewed them about Smurfs?
Yes.
Because they're a huge Rihanna fan.
Yep.
And went to see it for Rihanna and was very disappointed.
Yes. Well, you don't even see Rihanna.
Yeah.
You just hear her.
But I'd like it to go to James Corden and Rihanna, because then James Corden might actually start to get some hints and studios might start to stop approaching him.
Well, we can only hope.
So, yes, the remakes, War of the Worlds is terrible based on a source material. I don't know about I Know What You Did Last Summer, but I didn't hear terrible things.
Neither did I.
It just kind of happened and went away.
Yeah.
Not like Scream 7.
Okay.
Worst screenplay,
yeah.
Electric State, Hurry Up Tomorrow, Snow White, Star Trek, and War of the Worlds, which are the big
War
winners.
of the Worlds. Cool.
So 6 nominations for Snow White, Disney Snow White and War of the Worlds, 5 nominations for Hurry Up Tomorrow and Star Trek Section 31, then 3 each for Alarum, Bride Hard and the Electric State, and 2 each for Gunslingers, In the Lost Land and Smurfs.
Great. So the big winner/loser of the night will be War of the Worlds.
I think so.
Great.
Natalie Portman becomes the 13th individual nominated for an Oscar and a Razzie in the same year.
How?
Well, what is Best Animated Feature? Natalie Portman, who she voiced.
I don't know.
She's in one of the movies that's Best Animated Feature.
She's not nominated for it, though. Anyway, that's
the
the
movie
technicality.
is, so-
yeah, cool.
And then it says, despite Snow White tying for the most nominations, Diego Pacheco of Collider questioned and criticised the omission of Gal Gadot for Worst Supporting Actress, writing, "It's hard to deny that Gal Gadot's performance as the iconic evil queen is laughable at best. There are several reasons why this remake failed the original, not least of which is the fact that Disney's first ever villain had to be played by an actress whose line delivery and demeanour feel as wooden as the spinning wheel that sent Aurora to sleep."
God. Wow. I'm trying to think who could get the Redeemer Award. Like, who's somebody generally shit that's done something good?
Don't know.
I can't think of it off the top of my head.
I do think that, have they done Lifetime Achievement Awards before?
What they
After
did,
46, surely they can.
What they've done before is like of the decade or something.
They did do a
Or
decade one, you're right.
The worst movie of our first however many years or something like that.
Yep. The Razzie Redeemer Award last year, there were 3 nominations. Megan Fox, Demi Moore, but Pamela Anderson won for The Last Showgirl.
That's good.
Because in 1996, she won Worst New Star,
Wow.
which I reckon was for that. That was the TV
video with
show.
Tommy Lee on the boat? No?
Also, Fran Drescher was nominated for Worst Actress in 1997.
For that one with the Beautician and the Beast?
Beautician and the
wow,
Beast.
where's that come from?
But won the Razzie Redeemer in 2023 for her brilliant shepherding of the Actors Guild through a prolonged 2023 strike.
Nice. Very good.
Previous winners, Colin Farrell, Will Smith, Eddie Murphy, Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah, Melissa McCarthy's a good one. I can't think of anybody that's done, like, what are the big... All the big movies this year I feel have already got good people in them.
Yeah.
There's no like big comeback like there was in the last couple of years that I can think of. Anyway.
Francis Ford Coppola won Worst Director last year. I remember that.
Yes, because that movie was terrible.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Gosh.
That was terrible.
All right.
Okay. On to some slightly less big awards.
Yeah, these ones are
boring.
boring.
For a full half an hour about
did.
War of the Worlds, basically.
Yeah. We've talked about most of these, I'm sure, throughout the year.
I haven't seen a lot of them. I've seen quite a few of the best pictures, actually.
Yeah, I'm just going to go through some categories and we're just going to reel them off.
Okay.
There are some. The interesting thing this year, I think, is that there are some categories that are basically like just give them to them now. We don't need to do this.
Okay.
That will be really obvious. But then I think there are some categories that are still kind of up in the air, and a lot of like the acting ones are still kind of undecided. Well, it's undecided anyway. But I think the most obvious award is visual effects because there was an Avatar movie this year.
Yeah, yeah.
So they started engraving that already.
Yep.
And F1 will win best sound.
Okay, yep. I'm okay with that. I watched F1 this weekend.
Yeah.
It's just a sports movie.
It's a well-made sports movie.
Yeah, but there have been a lot of well-made sports movies that haven't been nominated for Oscars.
Yeah, interesting.
I feel...
Might be wearing a T-shirt of one of those right now.
I feel like... I don't want to talk too much over you. This is your segment.
No, you can say.
Because you brought up F1. I feel like, and just a trigger warning, I guess, I'm going to criticize diversity, but not in the way that a lot of people criticize diversity. I think the Oscars in the last few years has become more diverse, and it's great because we get movies like Secret Agent and Sentimental Value nominated. But it also means that we suddenly have a sports movie that's 30 minutes too long nominated for Best Picture.
Yeah.
Which I don't think we need that.
No.
Because also, despite that diversity, we still don't have any comedies nominated for anything.
Well, it depends how you think of a comedy.
Yeah, Sentimental Value is pretty funny.
Yeah, it's hilarious. You know that last scene, rolling in the aisles? No, like Marty Supreme is arguably a comedy.
Yeah.
Although there's no pure comedies.
Yeah.
It's comedies, but they're serious.
Yes.
Like people would then also categorize One Battle After Another as comedic, but it's not a comedy.
Yes. I just think, and this is a hill I will die on in my career as a movie reviewer, comedies have been... There are a lot of very, very good comedies that should have been recognised as great films more than they have been.
Yes.
As great films, not just as great comedies.
Yep. So Avatar will win visual effects. F1 will win sound. That's all they're going to do on the night.
Agree.
The only other one that F1 could possibly win, because I thought it was really good, is editing.
Editing, yes.
But
who else is in there?
That will go to... So editing is F1, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sentimental Value, and Sinners. Basically, if there's a category in here, Sinners is nominated.
Yep.
So I think that One Battle After Another will probably get that. Although I wouldn't be surprised if it was F1. Because I think the editing was really good. Especially when you... If they still had the separate sound categories, like sound mixing and sound editing, it would win both of them.
Yep.
But film editing, One Battle After Another.
Okay. Yeah, I can get behind that.
Yeah. Cinematography. Okay.
Sinners is nominated. I think Sinners cinematography was very good.
Yes. I think it'll win. And if it does, that will be the first woman that's ever won an Oscar for cinematography.
Wow.
In however many years, 98. The other
Good
ones
diversity.
in that category.
Not because of diversity. She's winning on her merits.
Yes.
That was not a well-told joke.
Yeah.
My apologies. Don't cancel me.
The woke. Cinematography, Frankenstein, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sinners, and Train Dreams.
Gee, if Sinners win, almost, I think, it's a two-horse race, I think, between Frankenstein and Sinners for me.
Well, the cinematography of Train Dreams is very good. I'm also surprised that Hamnet wasn't nominated in that category as well.
That is a beautiful movie.
So they're all over the place this year.
Yeah.
But I think Sinners should win that.
Guillermo, like, as a director, cinematography, like, visually beautiful movies is what Guillermo does.
Yes.
Visually stunning. They're not always beautiful. Like, Pan's Labyrinth is not beautiful, but it's stunning in its look.
Yeah. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Well, he knows.
Cinematographer does.
Yeah, he knows what cinematographer to hire. Yeah. The next three I'm going to give to Frankenstein. Speaking of Guillermo del Toro.
Makeup.
Yep.
Adapted screenplay.
No.
And supporting actor.
No. Costume design. Makeup.
Yeah. Okay.
And production design.
Yep.
Only because I still can't believe that Wicked wasn't nominated for costumes. I blame the sex cardigan.
I think they were just like, second part's not as good. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
We shouldn't. We need to make a stand and say if you are going to stretch a thing over two movies, the second one's still going to be fucking good, John M. Chu.
But have you seen Marty Supreme?
No.
I don't know how it gets nominated for costume design.
It's just people wearing normal clothes.
It's just people wearing clothes.
I'm watching-
Sinners, yeah, period piece kind of. Hamnet, she wears two outfits the whole movie.
True.
So it is a bit odd. The costume design category this year is weird.
Was Hamnet in production design?
Yes.
And so is
Because, you know,
Sinners.
at the end, they designed the layout of that theatre that they do the show in.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was an original design. And it's really good. Like it's in that circle. And it looks really cool
the
from the
floor.
outside.
Yep.
Yeah. They did that original design.
Been there.
Yep.
Might go again this year. It's the only building in London that has permission to have a thatched roof. Because after big fires, they were like, no, we're not doing this anymore.
Because after the 80s, they had to be thatchered roofs.
No, they actually took all the thatched roofs down in memoriam.
That's so dumb. Yeah, so Frankenstein should win a few. Production, I don't know. They're weird. There's some weird things this year. Anyway, production design could also go to Sinners. But
I'm going to watch Sinners again.
yeah, I think I should too.
Let's watch it tonight.
The big category that's new is best casting. So who knows? Because we haven't got anything to go
I
off.
have a wondering about casting. Mm-hmm. Like Marty Supreme, right? The casting director probably isn't the one choosing Timothée Chalamet.
Yeah.
Like, if
But
you're...
they still do the casting.
They still do the casting, but like realistically, like F1, right? It's produced by Brad Pitt.
Yeah, so Brad Pitt's...
So the casting director
Yeah.
isn't like, hey, Brad, I've got an idea. Why don't you play the old comeback driver?
Brad, you still have to audition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brad, I'm thinking you and George and Matt Damon. And Brad's like, well, I'm fucking paying for this.
Yeah.
So have your great casting Oscar now.
Yes. F1
I'm
is not
thinking it's
nominated.
everyone like from Brad Pitt, Timothée Chalamet, Paul Mescal down. I think that's where a casting director earns their money.
Oh, so not the...
Not the big casting that is
Yes.
done by the producer or the studio.
Yeah, or the director or whatever. Yeah.
Because it's not...
It's the one that cast in
Look.
Hamnet. It's the one that cast the two brothers as playing Hamnet and Hamlet.
Yeah.
That's good casting.
Yeah. And I've realised since how many things I've seen Hamlet in.
I haven't seen him in anything.
Noah Jude. If you have a look, because it was his birthday last week, so he
great.
was all
Happy
over my
birthday,
feed.
mate.
If you have a look, you'll be like, oh, I've seen him in this and this and this. He plays someone's son. A bit like how Timothée Chalamet starred in Interstellar as Matthew McConaughey's son. Yeah.
Timothée Chalamet's not in the good books at the moment. But
Well-
we might get to that later.
Yeah, okay.
So casting nominees are Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, and Sinners.
Okay.
So that will go to Sinners.
It was good of the casting casting director for Secret Agent to cast that guy from the meme as the star of Secret Agent.
Yeah,
because
but
that was recognizability.
I think what Sinners did well, which is great casting, is they managed to get the two twins. They managed to find two people that look identical.
That look exactly like Michael B.
That is
Jordan.
great casting.
Great casting. That's
Amazing.
going to win. It's going to win.
Yeah.
No, One Battle After Another casting is good though. Sean Penn is good.
Sean Penn is good. They're all good castings.
Sorry if you are a casting director that listens, actually, because it is a first category and so we have nothing to go on.
Yeah.
Get in touch and say, like, actually, I fucking did cast Leonardo DiCaprio. Thank you very much.
But it's also, what are you judging it on? Like, are you judging it on how overall, is this like their version of best performance by a cast? Or is it like who fits the role best? Or is it what cast performed best? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So is it going to the film or to the casting director?
Well, it's going to the casting director.
So then it's awarded on
Building
who
the cast.
built a cast that works well together, or
But isn't that more the director?
I believe that Paul Mescal is William Shakespeare.
But I don't.
Like, is that good casting?
I
Or
don't
is it
know.
like this one plays this guy's son and that's well cast?
I guess we'll find out.
Like, actually, the casting director who found the kid that plays in the dream sequence, The Young Weekend, that was good casting.
Oh, so he should be up. No,
Can I-
because he also cast The Weekend.
He also cast The Weekend. I think, again, The Weekend cast The Weekend. Can I have one more thing? Now I've said dream again. Spoiler alert. The worst thing is that The Weekend plays himself. The second worst thing, and it was all a dream.
That's not the end.
The end is he just kind of wakes up in his green room and then goes on stage again.
My Lord. Give up now.
Sorry. Back to...
Yeah.
So you think
Casting
Sinners will win casting?
I think so.
Okay.
Music.
Score music?
Original score.
Yep.
Jerskin Fendrix for Begonia, which is a very good score. It's like soft, loud. It's quite effective.
It's quite Yorgos.
Alexandra Desplat for Frankenstein.
Yep.
Max Richter for Hamnet. Johnny Greenwood for One Battle After Another. And Ludwig Göransson for Sinners.
See, the music in Sinners is very good.
Mm-hmm. I think it'll be Sinners.
I think Sinners also could be original song.
Well, I think that's potential. So there's this...
Because the big song where there's also like the bit of the time traveling and throwback to ancestors song
Yes.
is very good in Sinners.
I don't know if that's the one that's nominated.
I hope it is, because that was one of my favourite scenes in the movie.
Yeah. So I think Sinners will win Best Original Score.
Okay.
Cool. Music Original Song.
Horner didn't get a go for Avatar.
No. He probably reused all the same shit.
Oh, that's true.
Speaking of reusing the same shit, music original song. I don't know what. That was a terrible segue.
Look, you were about to go to adapted screenplay.
No. I Lied to You is the one from Sinners.
Could be it.
Could be it. Sweet Dreams of Joy from Viva Verdi. Never heard of it.
No.
Train Dreams from Train Dreams. Music by Nick Cave. Lyric by Nick Cave.
Yep.
This song Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh,
Have you heard that one?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
And then there's this movie called Diane Warren Relentless, and the song from that, music and lyrics by Diane Warren. She's going to lose again, isn't she? She's going to lose.
You know
Diane,
what?
I'm so sorry.
It's hard to lose the movie that you wrote for the song you wrote for your own movie.
About you.
About you never winning an Oscar.
Yep.
And continuing to write music anyway, as I assume the relentless word means. But it's also hard for the Academy to give it to her and it not seem like a pity Oscar.
It has to at some point. Like, this is what, like her 18th nomination or something ridiculous, including like 15 in a row or something fucked up like that.
If she doesn't win this year, she'll get the Lifetime Achievement next year.
She's already got one.
Oh, fucking hell.
So It'll be it'll almost certainly be golden.
Yep.
But I feel like if there was a year it could be Diane Warren, it's this year, although I probably said the exact same thing as the past 2 years. So
I don't think we said the same thing about the one last year where she wrote about that movie where the women sought the male in World War II.
Oh, no, I don't think no, sorry, Diane. You've done some great stuff, Diane. God, I hope she gets one.
Wow.
That'll be the last award of the night. If they ever work it out that she's won, it'll be Best Picture, whatever. Now Best Original Song. Yeah. Everybody get ready.
And then everyone will be like, oh, so it's Diane Warren. And then some old fart will read out the wrong envelope.
Yeah. Like they tried to do the end with Chadwick Boseman winning and he didn't win.
Oh, anyway. Yeah.
Now we're up to international feature film.
Okay.
Good category this year.
Yeah.
Good category this year. The Secret Agent.
Yep.
It Was Just an Accident. Sentimental Value. Sirat and the voice of Hind Rajab.
Yep.
That's going to sentimental value.
Yep.
Yep. Although The Secret Agent's also nominated for casting and Best Picture, and he's nominated for Best Actor.
I think Sentimental Value is a better movie.
Yeah.
You didn't fall asleep in Sentimental Value.
No. Animated feature film.
Okay. Yep.
Arco, Elio, K-pop Demon Hunters, Little Emily or the Character of Rain, and Zootopia 2. Congratulations to all the nominees.
K-pop Demon Hunters, which I'm okay with. It's a great movie.
Speaking of reusing things that have already been done, adapted screenplay. Yes. There's your segue. Bugonia, Frankenstein, Hamnet, One Battle After Another, and Train Dreams.
It's Frankenstein or Hamnet, I reckon.
I was going to say One Battle After Another.
Okay.
Original screenplay. Purely for the amount of words in it, Blue Moon. It Was Just an Accident. I haven't seen it.
If we're going by the amount of words, I think we've made this joke before. If we're going by the amount of words, then it's just the amount of words between Michael Stuhlbarg and Julia Roberts.
Yeah. Julia Roberts.
Yeah. Why have I forgotten the name of it?
Oh, After the Hunt.
After the Hunt.
Sorry, that was a lot of words.
What
Blue
did you
Moon,
think?
I couldn't think, but there's
Michael
nothing.
Stuhlbarg and Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what movie? They're not in any of these.
No, they're not nominated. But if you're going by amount of words, that's the best screenplay this year.
Yeah. Blue Moon. It Was Just an Accident. Marty Supreme. Sentimental Value and Sinners. I think that'll be Sinners again.
Though I think Sentimental Value is good.
I think they're all good, except I haven't seen.
Well,
you know what?
all
Marty
good.
Supreme.
They are all good. They've been nominated for Oscars.
Yeah. I think Sinners will get it. All right, Lee, we're getting to the pointy end.
Okay. Good, because people are starting to tune out.
One of the contentions, well, if they got through you talking about After the World Tomorrow or whatever the
War of the Worlds?
I got them so confused.
Amazon Prime suggested after I finished War of the Worlds that I watch War of the Worlds. I think it knows that the Ice Cube one's bad. It's like, do you want to see a real adaptation? Watch Tom Cruise do it.
Good one. I thought that wasn't that good though as well, wasn't it?
No, but compared to Ice Cube,
okay.
it's
Well,
like
there you go.
fucking Ben-Hur.
Yeah. Actor in a supporting role. So this is still kind of
Should have said Citizen
up in
Kane.
the air.
Yep. Keep going.
Yeah.
Just reworking my joke live on air.
Cool. In fifth place, can I do this?
Yeah.
I'm just going to rank. In fifth place, Delroy Lindo.
Okay.
In fourth place, Benicio del Toro.
He's good.
In third place, okay, this is where it gets tricky because I really like Jacob Elordi in Frankenstein.
Yeah, he's good.
But I'm going to go in third place, Jacob Elordi.
Yep.
Second place, Stellan Skarsgård.
Yep.
And I think Sean Penn will win. Sean
Okay,
Penn is
yep.
very good.
He's very good.
In One Battle After Another.
It's a very much a character.
Yes, and they love him.
They do.
So they could give him a third Oscar.
Who's won the others? Sean Penn won one of them.
Jacob Elordi won a Critics' Choice Award.
Yep.
Stellan Skarsgård won Golden Globe. And then Sean Penn won the SAG Award, or the Actor Award and the BAFTA. Okay. So momentum's in his favour.
Yep. And he also
and
hasn't
it's all over the place this year.
He also hasn't bad-mouthed two other major art forms recently.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actress in a supporting role. In 5th place, Elle Fanning.
Yeah.
Mainly, she should be in 6th place, let's be honest. I'm sorry.
No
I didn't
place.
really care for her. She was good, but there were better people.
The sister, who's also in that category.
Also in that category. In 4th place, this is hard, actually. So this one's
So
a
you
bit
don't
all
have
over the
to rank
place as
them.
well. I know, whatever. So I'll just read them. Inga Isbsdotter Lily. I'm fucking butchered. Sorry. The sister from Sentimental Value.
Sister.
She was very good. I really liked her.
She was better than Elle.
Amy Madigan in Weapons. Wunmi Musaku for Sinners. And Tiana Taylor for One Battle After Another. So this is all over the place as well because Amy Madigan won the Critics' Choice Award and the Actor Award. Tiana Taylor won the Golden Globe. And then Wunmi Mosaku won the BAFTA, but she is British. So,
Grain of salt.
Grain of salt.
I think Tiana Taylor is very good. I think Amy Madigan is very good. And I do like that a horror acting is getting a recognition.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
think
it's going to go to Tiana Taylor.
Yeah, I think I would give it to Amy Madigan. But knowing how generally the Academy feels about horror is what would potentially get it to Tiana Taylor.
Yep. Though the sister in Sentimental Value is very good too.
Very good.
They're all very different roles
Very
too.
different. And Elle Fanning.
Yeah. Who is different in a slightly less quality way.
Anyway,
Yep.
I've bashed her enough. Directing.
Both sisters got a mention today. Mentioned Dakota Fanning. She's in War of the
War of
Worlds.
the Worlds,
Yep.
yeah.
Tom Cruise's daughter. Cruise daughter, to continue the Icelandic thing. That's what the Dotto in the Icelandic name means, daughter.
Right.
You see that name there you couldn't pronounce? Yeah.
Ibsdotter.
Means daughter.
Ibsdotter Lilias. Sorry. Director. Nominees are...
Guillermo.
No.
Ooh.
Chloe Zhao for Hamnet.
Yep.
Josh Safdie for Mighty Supreme. Paul Thomas Anderson for One Battle After Another. Joachim Trier for Sentimental Value. And Ryan Coogler for Sinners. Let's go on to Paul Thomas Anderson.
Yeah. It's that or again Sinners.
Yeah, it's a 2-horse race. A lot of these are 2-horse races.
Yeah, with one of the horses being Sinners.
Yes. It's second place in pretty much every category, even Best Actress, which is not even nominated in. Cool. Actor in a leading role. The hater of ballet and the opera, Timothée Chalamet for Marty Supreme.
We're talking about that now or after his category?
After. Leonardo DiCaprio, One Battle After Another. Ethan Hawke for Blue Moon. Michael B. Jordan for Sinners. And Wagner Moura for The Secret Agent.
I would like it to be Ethan Hawke because that's a Nepo father moment.
He needs a win.
Well, I've said it. I don't know if I've said it on the podcast, but I've said it to people out in the real world. I think Ethan Hawke at the moment and the last few years is having a Nepo father moment. Because Ethan Hawke was just kind of a guy that did some movies in the 90s. Not devaluing any of the movies he did in the 90s. I really like Gattaca.
Great.
But I think because of Maya,
He's
with a
back
little bit of help from the Blumhouse production company, let's be honest.
Yeah.
He's back like up there.
Yep.
He's possibly a little bit higher in people's in the zeitgeist because of his daughter. I don't think it's going to be Ethan Hawke though.
I don't think so. This is also a 2-horse race now with Michael B. Jordan and Timothée Chalamet. Momentum is with Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, momentum is seriously. Well, when do they vote?
Well, that's what I couldn't work out.
If they voted before, he has had a lot of people in the Facebook comments saying the Jenners have infected his mind. A lot of people are saying as soon as he started dating Kylie Jenner, the classist kind of thing came out.
He's always been a bit weird.
Yeah. There's a lot of things going on for him because he has been like, oh, no boring shit like theatre, opera and ballet. And then I saw a picture today that was like, I want to see Timothée Chalamet do this, and it's like Mikhail Baryshnikov like doing ridiculous leaps in the ballet. And so there's that, right? But then at the same time, he's talking a lot about Interstellar, and there's a bit of commentary around like him doing that is a bit of rebranding.
Yeah.
So that he gets away from being this like artsy role kind of guy, which some commentators are reading as like queer and feminine roles.
Yeah.
Into like, oh, he was in Interstellar. He's a Christopher Nolan guy.
Okay.
It's a bit of branding on his part.
Right.
To still be open to
big budget.
Not be Call Me By Your Name.
But be Dune.
But be Christopher Nolan. Yeah. Dune does that too.
Yeah.
But then
But he said stuff in the last couple of years as well. Like when he won whatever he won last year, I think an actor award.
Yeah.
For Bob Dylan, he was like, I want to be amazing. I want to win all these awards is basically kind of what he said.
I want to be the best actor of all time.
I don't want to be humble. I want to be Marlon Brando.
Yeah.
Good luck. And then there was some other thing he said about stuff as well. I don't know, but it was very just like
just take it back
yourself.
a notch, Timothy.
Yeah. You're 30, mate. You don't have to win all the awards now. Wait your turn. So I think he maybe potentially rubbed some people the wrong way.
All of that being said about Chalamet, somebody during the week said that they thought he was overrated. And I said, have you seen Call Me By Your Name? And they're like, no, I haven't. I'm like, Call Me By...
What have you seen of Timothée Chalamet to think he's overrated?
I think that's a little bit of tall poppy though.
Yeah, well...
Because... he was obviously good in Dylan and he's good in Dune, but I think movies like Dune, people don't necessarily notice the quality of the acting in epics.
Yes.
Like Dune, especially Villeneuve's ones where they're so visually epic. Marty Supreme, I think the style of that movie doesn't lend itself to looking at how good the acting is.
Well, that's also a lot of words as well.
Yeah. But then, so I said to this person, I said, go and watch Call Me By Your Name because that's when you will see how good of an actor he is at such a young age. So then you can, I think with that in the back of your mind when you go and see Chalamet, you look and you go, okay, so he is really good in all of these other things.
Yes.
And with Dallas Buyers Club in the back of your mind is when you go, Jared Leto's really shit in all of these other things.
Yeah, he could have been good.
Yeah. He could have been Chalamet.
Yeah.
No, he couldn't.
So that's, 50-50 between Michael B. Jordan and Timothée Chalamet, but I'm going to give it to Michael B. Jordan.
The guy in Secret Agent is good.
He's good. The thing about these roles, they're all very different. I think I've said that in a previous thing.
Diversity.
Like, Leonardo DiCaprio is just fucking all over the place in one battle after another.
And very different for Leo too.
Yeah, Timothée Chalamet doesn't shut up the whole time.
Yep.
Neither does Ethan Hawke, but it's like understated old school play acting. And then Wagner Moore is very understated with good moments. And then Michael B. Jordan's playing twins in a horror movie.
What do they call it? High horror.
Ooh. Why? Because it's better if you're high?
Yeah, no. I think there's like, I Know What You Did Last Summer, and then there's Sinners.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Like
it's more conceptual
it's not
than slasher.
High end. I think they just call it high horror.
Okay.
A bit like high fantasy.
Yep.
Like there's kind of Harry Potter, or there's
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. And I think Weapons is somewhere in between.
Yes.
I think it's on the higher end.
It is.
Of the horror scale.
It's not quite up there. But
Frankenstein
it's not a straight slasher.
On the higher end.
Okay. One category that we may as well just start engraving the award now, actress in a leading role.
Jessie Buckley for
This
Hamnet.
one I can rank.
Yeah.
5th place is Kate Hudson for Song Sung Blue.
Have you seen it?
No.
I haven't either. She won, though. Didn't she win something?
No.
Oh, I thought she won a Golden Globe. No, that was
Rose Byrne.
Rose Byrne.
4th place is Emma Stone in Begonia.
She's become quite an actress, hasn't she?
Has. She's come a long way since House Bunny. 3rd place is Renata Reinsva. I'm probably butchering that as well. Apologies for Sentimental Value.
She's good.
2nd place is Rose Byrne. I watched that.
Yeah.
If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. Weird.
What's it on?
It's available to rent. It is weird. It's good. She is very good. But it's just weird. And then it's kind of like a mess. And sometimes it's really hard to watch and there's so much going on. And you're just like, what the fuck? Who's going on? Why is A$AP Rocky here now?
I kind of want to watch it to work out what the name means.
I watched it and I don't know what the name means.
Okay.
Because everybody in that movie has legs.
Do a lot of people get kicked?
No. Nobody gets kicked, I don't think. And in first place by a country mile is Jessie Buckley in Hamnet.
She's so good. Mum said to me last week, she goes, I feel like I want to go and see Hamnet again.
Don't do it to yourself. It's brutal. Yeah, so Jessie Buckley, yep, she's won every other award.
Jessie Buckley from The Bride.
Which is apparently terrible. She's getting not good reviews for
I
that.
have very little interest in seeing it.
I don't really care. Best Picture.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to rank this because there's 10 of them.
War of the Worlds.
War of the Worlds. Begonia. F1. Frankenstein. Hamnet. Marty Supreme. One Battle After Another. The Secret Agent. Sentimental Value. Sinners and Train Dreams.
Sinners wins.
I would give it to Sinners. It's a 2-horse race again.
Frankenstein.
It's Sinners and One Battle After Another.
Yeah, okay. I preferred Frankenstein, but I do think One Battle After Another is more an Academy movie.
Yep. Sinners, I think Sinners will win.
It's a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
It needs a category other than horror. Like, it's a horror movie, obviously.
But it's not a horror movie.
But if you just say it's a vampire movie, you think, well, what? But it's not.
But it's not Twilight.
No.
Yeah. So the only ones in that could win are One Battle After Another, Sinners, and Hamnet.
Yep.
Done. So the big winner of the night, according to me, will be Sinners.
I think you've had about 8 for Sinners, 8 or 9.
6, I think, yeah. Yep.
That'll be interesting. And that's on this coming Monday.
It is.
Which means we will record our review of Oscars and Razzies this coming Tuesday.
Yep.
Maybe this coming Monday, actually.
I think it'll be a good award
for us to work out.
because there are a few main ones that are still, don't know.
Yeah.
Like the supporting roles and best actor.
I should have gone to see Marty Supreme.
There's still time.
I do. I still have, from the day of recording, a week.
Mm-hmm.
But instead, I decided to watch 2 of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life today.
Well, it's all about choice, Lee.
Yeah. And it's all about sacrifice, actually. I am sacrificing myself watching good movies so that you get to talk about the Oscars and I will talk about the Razzies.
Should we switch it up next year?
No.
God, I'm still going to watch all the Oscar movies anyway.
Well, because also, as you were talking about it, I thought Frankenstein was nominated in a category that it wasn't nominated in.
Mm-hmm.
And so you have the brand of tism that lends itself to Oscars awards, and I do not.
And also, one website gave Wicked for Good an Oscar nomination that I looked at today. I said, let me just get a list and copy and paste. And I did that. I went there, yep, cool, copy, paste. And I was going through, and at costume design, I went, no.
I had to play
now I don't trust this list at
I had
all.
to play around with ChatGPT to help me expedite some of the research for the podcast. And I'm like, give me 3 to 5 trailers that I should watch before we record our next episode so that I know, what's coming. And it said, you should watch Wicked for Good.
Great.
And you should watch the trailer for Weapons. And you should
'Cause
watch
it's 2025.
Yep, the trailer for Sinners. I'm like, they're all a year old.
Yeah.
Can you try again? And it's like, yeah, sure. Here's 3. And I'm like, okay, they're better.
Yeah. You should watch the trailer for E.T. Yeah.
All right. You can comment your predictions,
Yeah. Where am I wrong?
the big ones. Where are both of us wrong? And have you seen Star Trek Section 31 on Paramount Plus? Mm-hmm. And is it as bad as 5 nominations warrants it? Could you find any redeeming feature of War of the Worlds? Because I couldn't. The shot they used was
here we go again.
thing attacking a building, and they're like, it's attacking a data center. And they showed the same data center as had attacked it in the previous scene. But the building is not a generic building. It was a fairly unique. And I'm like, the NSA is not building the same architecturally designed building in different cities for its data centers. You've just used the same
probably
shot
not. Yeah.
of Bela Lugosi's physiotherapist walking out of the cemetery
Exactly.
in Plan 9. Thanks for listening to another episode of Rainbow Popcorn. Let us know what you think in the comments. We'll be back next week to talk about all the things that did happen at the Oscars and the Razzies ceremonies. Thank you, Brett.
Thanks, Lee.